Hey guys, this is Harshita. I'm from Team Pixel Perfectionist. Today I'm going to build a website named Internship Interface, which is our very own website we made during our internship program. It helps both the company and the interns to store or to submit the project files safely, and they have login credentials too. To make this website, first we have to create one folder in internship interface or any other else and open it with VS Code. With VS Code, and these are the images I need for the whole project. And this project will be based on three websites. One is homepage, next is themes, and the next is a page where we can submit our files. The respective team can submit their files. And yeah, first we have to create an HTML and one CSS file. Home.html and home.css. Now we know the basic is doc type HTML, and let's click it, change the title, this home page to the body. The first thing we do is, sorry, page or internship interface, and is okay. And in the header section, we have to link CSS. CSS. We have to link it. And next, we have these links. These are Google font links, website links. Just pasting it them. Google fonts so that we can write the H2 tags or paragraph tags, everything in the font we needed to write. Moving on to the body, just create a banner, class name banner, and then space for the nav bar and the division for the nav bar. Here, see here the logo.png. I'm just pasting that logo here and giving a greeting here that is in the H2 tag. We gave welcome to the alpha batch, and the little info down it is our first batch of web development interns. Next is our order list and list. We used href attribute to give home, about, contact, on any other else. You can give how many you want. The next, this is for the slideshow. This is for the slideshow. We need the slideshow in the center of the page. So slideshow middle. Next, the slides. We took radio tag buttons. We named them R. ID is R1, R2, R3, R4, R5 respectively. These are for checking. And here I link these slider images I made. Image.png, image2.png, 4.png. Next is last image.png. Yeah, done here. Let's see the output. These are the slides we made ourselves based on our company's the href attributes we gave, and these are the radio buttons, and this is the logo. This is the h2 tag we made. This is a little info down it. The next, this is for the navigation. We gave a label for every radio button, and the class name is bar. And little down there, we made a button for the teams, and we linked the teams.html here so that when we click on that button, it directs you to the teams.html page. We still didn't made it, so it's not showing. And this is the homepage HTML, guys. Homepage HTML. Moving on to the homepage CSS. This is the universal selector. This star is known as universal selector. We gave margin 0 for the banner width and height according to our requirements. Background image, we took linear gradient so that it will be the image here. The background image we gave will be just blurred and it will look attractive and will be visually enhanced too. So we took this. Background size is cover, background position is center. And for the navigation bar, these are the things. CSS padding we gave 35 pixels, 0. Display we made flex so that everything comes in line. Align items are center. Justify content. We need some space between the items, so justify content we took space between. Cursor is point. Navbar image height. This is the height of navbar image, and this is the logo. The logo width is 120 pixels. You can arrange it for your convenience. Cursor is pointer. Move on to the next. This is for the navbar model list, this, and for the hovering effect, everything. List style none. Display inline block. We gave inline block. Position is relative. This is for the href tag. Text decoration is none. Text color is black, and text transform must be uppercase so that it looks bold and good. Here, this is transformed into the uppercase and it turned into the black color. Next, after clicking, background is this, and after the hover effect, transition we gave 0.5 seconds. This bottom left, everything we took as per our requirements. You can see, and we hover. The line under comes for 0.5 seconds and it is in blue color. We took the bottom -10 so that this line is clearly visible. Just showing you if we made this -5. So to just make it clearly visible, we took that, and width is 100%. This hover effect, the width must be 100%. See, full for the full href attribute. And moving on to the next. This is for the slider show. We took width 700 pixels. You can manage for. You can change like how you want. Overflow is hidden. Position is absolute. Top 50%, left everything else. Transform, we took translate -50%, -50%. That is an X and Y direction. And navigation, for the navigation, we took position absolute. Transform, translate X minus. And display must be always a flex so that it comes in a single line like this. And next comes the bar. This is the bar. For the bar width must be 50 pixels. Height we took. This is clearly, yeah. This is the bar. When we hover onto it, the background will be blue and the border is the background will be white and the border is blue, as you can see. And we click on the respective thing. We took this. This is for the slide image. This is for the class slide. And so you can see the background turns white. And these are the bars. The radio buttons are hidden. See here, we wrote name, R, position, absolute, visibility hidden. This is for the radio buttons checking. As you can see, when we hover onto the R1 button, the slide S1 button will be hovered, and respectively S2, S3, S4, and S5. Margin left we gave 60%, 80%, and this. This is for the greeting. The greeting is written. This is the main greeting, right? We gave it as per our requirement. See, when I move on to the, when I click the R1, when I check the R1 button, the first image slides, and the next it's this, this. What is GoCinQ? Yeah, these are our company resolutions. Next, next you can see this H2 tag, you know, the main greeting. This PH is a little info down it. We gave the CSS like this. This is for the Teams button. This is for the Teams button, and when we hover onto it, it turns blue. Just color everything, and when we click, we'll be redirected to teams.html page. You guys, it's making it perfect. Just changing the margin down. Change a little bit. Variety. Left. Just give it a minute. Yeah, it came at the center. And now the home page is completed. Everything else, the home page, everything is completed. Next, this is the whole home page HTML and CSS, guys. Moving on to the next, we have to create the next HTML and CSS file. Name teams.html, teams.css. Yeah, teams.html. You know, the basic doc type. Just pasting it, checking it exactly got pasted, and then next is create a class name banner. You know this, the same we created for the home page, the navigation bar. So just pasting it. Make sure you link the images perfectly. The next part is create a grid container. Moving on to the next, let's create a grid container, and create a grid container. Next, division class is a grid item. So the items in the grid, we named it as a grid item. And next, we want a pop-up text. So we named another division name pop-up. We took pop-up text, span, and pop-up text. We gave H3 tag, team members. So these are the names of the team members. And next, divide another division, name center, class name center, give one button for login. When we click on the login, it will be redirected to index.html page. Like this, when we click on this, we'll be redirected to index.html page. We still don't need it. When we click on home page, home, will be redirected to home page. Next, moving on to the next. We have a total 24 groups, so just copy paste this 10 lines for the 24 times, or else how many times you need. Pasting it for 10 times and editing of the so is what we get for total 24 teams, right? The same thing, just copy pasting them. The pop text will be same. When we hover onto it, our idea is when we hover onto the respected grid item or the respected team name, there will be a pop-up text naming the team members. So it will be easy to know who are the team members. Next, done with the HTML, guys. Moving on to the teams.css. Teams.css. First, body, we took background color. This and grid container, display grid. Obviously, we need grid. Then grid template columns auto. and margin top, left, right, bottom, everything else for our requirement. We took the background image as linear gradient. It will be more attractive comparatively the normal colors, single colors. It will be a shade of different combinations like this. So we choose this. We had chosen this. And grid item hover, pointer is cursor. Background color is blue. Moving on to the next. I'll show you the output when I'm done. Bar image. This part is for navigation bar image, nav bar image, the height we gave for nav bar image, and next the pop-up text. We took position absolute, visibility hidden. Starting it should be hidden, right? So that background color, text align center, border radius, padding, and margin left, everything. Grid item hover is pop-up. Hover, when we hover onto the respective grid item, it should be visible, right? So visibility, we took visible. Pop-up text font size, we get 20 pixels. See, when we hover onto the respective theme, the respective theme member names are shown like this. Moving on to the next. This is universal selector, and then for banner, we took background position center, nav bar, space between. This all we took for the home page, right? Uppercase, and these all are same. We did for the homepage.css. Yeah, navigation bar CSS. So moving on to the next. Enter we gave position absolute, transform we gave translate minus 50%, come 50%. Center button padding we gave, font size, font weight, and cursor we took pointer, pop. The next guys, after center button, after the center, for login, we took this. Moving on, CSS. Name login, show login 1, 2, and respectively. This is how we arranged with CSS. This is for the login button. Yes, redirected to the next page. Login button, this is the CSS. Next, done with the team page, HTML and CSS. Now we are moving on to the main. Create enter file name index HTML another style dot CSS. Next the main our index.html. We know the basic doc type. And in the header section, one more thing we have to write is this JavaScript. I'll explain you later. For now, I'm closing this header file. Next section, and moving on to the next body. We also know again the same. We make for navigation bar. In my new href tags. Here one more thing want add space. On the teams page, we will be redirected to the teams, and when we click on the home, we'll be redirected to the home page. Create a division name, class name container. Class name container under it. To the next, make another class name header, give it the name of the team name, and below that create another division name content, then menu option, and then href tag to create objectives. The menu drop down below the objectives are project 1, 2, 3, and 4. I wrote this using href tags, href attribute. Moving on to the next. The division. The next menu drop down will be The next menu drop down will be submissions. These are the objectives, company help, and these are the submissions. And again, using href attributes, we gave submission 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then again, creating another menu option in the division name. Again, down menu option. Then this leaderboard and feedback.html extra. Another name extra. And I will get web page link so that we can directly redirect to our home page like this. Next, the overview of projects. Name the projects in H1 tag and give division ID objectives, division class name division, and ID is project 1. In H2 tag we wrote project 1, and the written description is aim replicate the Shopify landing page. These are the objectives given to our interns in what to replicate. And this is the sample what to replicate. Yeah, the sample Shopify landing page. This we have to replicate. That is given here, and this line indicates that when we click on close, it will be closed. Close symbol, and we created under href tags for submission, check submission. So when we click on this check submission, it will be redirected to the submission, project submission area of the respective team. Moving on to the next. For 3 and 4 projects, the same, just copy pasting it, the same format, what company gave them to do. Aim is the second is Instagram clone, third is design animated fast restaurant meter, and fourth is a project of our own creativity, which we made now and which I am showing to you now. This is our project I made on our own creativity. Moving on to the next. Coming to the submissions. These are the objectives they gave us. Now we are moving on to the submissions area. Moving on to submissions area. ID submissions and take another division name. Give it ID submissions 1. Write in H1 tag. Give a little description. And then Shopify landing page and the submissions. Link the respective images properly. Make sure you link it. And give one input and placeholder where we can add our Netlify link and submit, a button for submit. And another button for choosing file we gave here add event listener, that is we wrote in JavaScript. And then the option this is for, I'll show you. Yeah, this when we choose on this, when we click on this choose file, will be directed to our media like this, to our media. So we can add, let's assume I added this. After adding, we can also delete, and this line is especially for that delete image. We can delete the added image. This is for closing, and moving on to the next. In the submissions for project 2 and 3 and 4, the same. Submission for 2, 3 and 4, the same code. So just copy pasting it. Moving on to the next, I created a class, gave it a class name grid. This specific bar, the side of the website, is mainly for viewing all the teams there. on all the respective teams there, so that when we click on the respective team, we will be redirected to the teams page. We'll be redirected to the page where we can find their submissions, objectives, and everything else details about their projects. Yeah, please see when we click on Pixel Perfectionist, we will be redirected to the top and the main page of our Pixel Perfectionist. This is our team. We'll be redirected to the respective team page. Done with the HTML, guys. Moving on to the, sorry, I forgot. The head section, I have to write a little JavaScript and add event listeners. Yeah, this is the JavaScript we used for this. So this is for the local storage. So when we click on the choose file, we have been redirected to the media, right? So this function is for that, and this is for file reading, image, upload image, and this is for the image preview. When we hover on to the respective image, the image will be previewed. It will be zoomed in, and when we click on it, the image will be previewed in separate window. This is all for that. And after that, this function is mainly for when we click on the respective image, it will be previewed in another window, right? After that, by clicking on the close button, it will be closed. So this is all the JavaScript we used. And done with the JavaScript. This is the total HTML, guys. Moving on to the CSS. For the main this we created for the home page which attribute, and these we gave for it. This is for the menu option. When we hover on to the menu option, transition is 0.5 seconds, translate in Y direction. When you drop down hover, is this, we gave transform, dark shadow we gave. Moving on to the overview. Moving on to the overview. Give overflow hidden. Next direction hidden. And then for the picture, image zoom in. This is for the zooming the image. See, this we gave for image zoom in. When we clicked on the picture, it should be zoomed. Position we took relative. The picture image or max width 100, height auto, cursor pointer. Next picture over. When we picture over, maximum width we gave none. Overlay. The position must be fixed. The position must be fixed. Even when we scroll down this, the position of overlay must be fixed. So that we get position fixed. Just by content center, align item center, z index we get this. Overlay show display must be flex. And image we get this. Target is flex. And for closing, we took position absolute, text decoration none, color white. See, when we click on this, that will be closed. When we hover onto it, the image will be zoomed in. This is for the objectives. We give objectives for the class objectives. Going on to the next. This is for the picture, and this is for the division. We took background again, median gradient to make it more attractive. See, you can see here. It's a mix of colors, different shades. For the H1, we give font size 40 pixels, color white, font weight bold, projects. This is the H1 tag. We gave it white. And moving on to our next. For the delete button, bottom we gave submissions, submissions, grid tree. This is for the right side bar where we can view our team names. Just adjusting it. Just a little bit. Now clearly visible. Color just make it black. It's making it very black. And then overflow by auto position, and the position of this should be also actually be fixed. Even when we move the center thing, these two positions are fixed. Stay water radius fixed. Moving on to our next. The last part of our CSS. Height is 50 pixels, align item center, cursor is pointer, and team decoration none. When we hover this, see the change is made. Transition we gave is 0.6 seconds. Project, this is for team hover. I showed you the box shadow. This is the box shadow. And for project when font size we gave 25 pixels. Description. This is for division. The font size is for submissions. We get the class name division. For it, we took the font size 25 pixels. Moving on to our next H1 tag, text, and submit. This is for the submit button. Cursor is pointer. Submit hover. We took again the transform. For the H2, text expression is underlined here. The text expression is underlined. Whole page, when we click on, we redirect to our home page. This is our navbar. Let's change this themes.html. Now let's see the final. Direct home page. Everything else when you click on Excel processes, we're going to our page. And yeah, this is our final output, guys. Coming from the starting, view teams will be redirected to the teams page. This is about contact. Again, we can be redirected to our home page. When we hover on to the respective team, the team members' names are popped up. And when we click on login, we'll be redirected to this page where we can file all the submissions, objectives, and leaderboard, home, etc. This is our whole project which we made on our own, and it's our very own idea. Thank you. Thank you, guys.